whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what about that?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen. What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, 40? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Room to run right away. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 34-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's in. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Washington. That his second TD catch of the season. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. Where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Murray now going to throw to open. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Murray. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, but they don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work, but in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you got the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
3rd and long. Murray looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
That's swung out to Krosky Merritt, and he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Washington.
Okay, break. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air again is Daniel. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Commanders. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. The Commanders move out on top, 14-0. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Coach.
Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
They go play action for Murray. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So after one, it's the Commanders with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Go on.
Now a toss play, running left. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
On 3rd down, Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with him again. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down. Here's the option, running right. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going in short game.
This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st down.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now 2nd down throw from Murray. To the goal line and in. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown Cardinals. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Cardinals are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Cardinals 7.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Washington. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They go play action now. Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain. It is 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Let's go! 2-2. Hard!
Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got it. Walter Nolan in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready?
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A huge run from Pacheco. 32 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
It's a design run for Murray. And And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10.
To throw is Murray. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Cardinals are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go! 19, Tiger, 19.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that will lead to a second down.
Okay, ready? 18, 5 in.
Throwing is Daniels. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
That's good.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is hot. And he's in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. The Commanders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Cardinals 10.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half. As that one's away. The return starts from the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
at their own 32-yard line.
Shift.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
We'll get this to about midfield. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
At the 50-yard line. A gain of
It is
1
third
brings up
and long.
3rd and 12.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
The motion man here is McLaurin. On second down, Pacheco. Open space to the 35. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 19-yard line. A huge run from Pacheco. And even 30 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Ready? Step back to 60. Back to 60. Let go.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he will score! Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, touchdown Commanders. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Commanders stretch things out even further. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 34-yard line.
Now Murray on first down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
On the jump.
31-yard line.
Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Face to run inside the 20. And he'll take this one in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Washington. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and Next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
On 1st and 10, Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now, Murray on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Now give on the ground. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Alontae Taylor is there for the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
3rd and short, you think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut, take him down for a loss.
This one is incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. Cougars.
Now they'll try to run the jet sweep. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Austin brought in motion. A handoff running left. It's Pacheco. Pacheco, 1st down and more. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A huge run from Pacheco. 32 yards.
And this is how you just keep wearing down a defense. You find yourself with a pretty big lead. Now can they just lean on this run game the rest of the way and close this game out with a win?
Oh, and he is deep leading on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Here we go, here we go.
The motion man here is McClure. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he's in! Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Commander. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. First down throw for Murray. for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 9.
Sack! Bronco 80!
In motion goes Likely. On 3rd down, here's Harris. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
That's good for a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
70 Lions!
Sinnott, the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard
Here we
line.
go, sack! Ready,
On 1st down, right back to Harris. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. They'll take the snap and go down to an 8. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll go down to an 8. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The offense staying out there for this 4th and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to an 8. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
There. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 43-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and
3. 2nd down, they need 3. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.